Today we bring you a collaboration with GSI Paranormal and MC Urban Exploration as we visit the Ivy House in Stockton, which is reputedly haunted. We go there to find out the truth.
Hello guys, it's Spirit Medium Neil Cook here from GSI Paranormal with the team. We're here in a location which is Stockton-on-Tees. It's on the northeast coast of England. We're in a very old publican house. This dates back as far as Stockton was a township from the very early start, and it's expanded over the years with the modern technology and town. We're here because we've been told things are going bump in the night. We've come here to do the recce and we're going to see what we can find out. Hopefully we'll be able to do that and give you the end product to see on our channel. So stay with us till the end. Yeah. So Paul's got a camera with him, which, you know, our infamous camera, he's using the parabolic mic, so he'll hear the whisper about us down there, so be careful. You know what he's saying. Believe us. So it's very sensitive, so even though we've got the EVP, that will do the same thing anyway. Right, my name's Neil Cook. I'm here to connect to spirit, any form of spirit who is within this building. I know spirits here present because not only have I been told, but I can sense it too. We're here with the utmost respect to connect with the ether of the building, any astral beings, any residual energy, please show yourself, and any intelligent spirit who would like to communicate with us. We'll bring you no harm. We're here with the utmost respect, like I said, and we would like to make contact with you. We're not here to send you anywhere you don't want to go, but we just want to flatten the atmosphere in here and make it a good-natured place. So if you can work with us, we have devices in our hands, spirit, and you can manipulate them. If you speak, we can hear you. Also, the equipment, which you may not be familiar with, will also sense that you're here as well. And the little devices, our good friends here at Oldham, will also hear your voice, what we call white noise, and pick up that noise. And if you've got something you want to say it anyway, and you'll be surprised you'll hear yourself speaking. So please do that. If you're unable to speak and you're not sure what we're saying, you can make other noises to get our attention, because we're here to get yours, and just a slight knock or something else, just so we know you're there, so we can speak with you. So the K2 did flick up there a bit when we were talking.
I had a very faint knock.
Yeah.
But it sounded like it was somewhere
so
else.
Paul's got really
but that might sound like it's upstairs, but
it did.
Remember, it's 5.1, it's similar.
Although we might not be able to hear it, he's got really super hearing things on.
So what we're going to do, Spirit, we're going to move around the building. We invite you to follow us and make a stronger connection with what we may have already. And please feel free to give us any symbolic sign or sound so we can work with your energy.
Spirit, if that is you close to the K2, this green light, can you make it go red? Keep going close to it and make it go red for me. Come towards that green light and it'll make it go red instead of green. It can't hurt you, it's just to show us that you're here. Come close to us again.
We ask for you to come closer and give us a sign that you're here. We're not here to cause you any harm, and with respect, we don't wish any harm from your good self anyway. We only invite good-natured spirits here, and you're welcome to give us a sign that you're here, an audible noise or a sight that you're here. which we would define it being your good self. If you're going to move something, please don't break it. If you're going to touch someone, please don't harm us. If you have to make a loud noise like that, then please feel free. That little clicking noise is just the sensor for the infrared, and it gets too annoying and tough. Where do you want to go for me then? Let's get a good feel of the building and come round. Over here, is that where we're going? Oh, right. So, that's okay, what are you saying?
No.
Size 38, 51-year-old. Have you seen a 51-year-old that's in the baggy? Look, I've got my belt tight. You best sit it down here then, eh?
I know.
I know, yeah, cheek of it. That's why you haven't got a big American fridge.
You going to stop?
You come.
That's a kitchen, that's tiny. Oh my lord. Oh, there's a bit of a wet patch. Don't slip. What's not me? What are you doing, lass? Thank you.
Are you all okay, all stood on this?
Oh my god, that's
Look at that. Feels like it's leaving. This is probably the most amount of people that's ever had up, and there's no force home.
That's why everything's dumped here.
Hello.
It's just sent alone. Not coming alone.
Yeah, well, it's normally me that comes by myself, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm the only person who comes up here.
Did you get that, Paul? The ovulus said start as we entered the kitchen. Is it still on screen?
Yeah.
Great. No focus on it.
With how the windows are like not level, like.
So, if I had to say, and this is just initial thoughts and connecting to the ether of the building, the fabric, if 0 was nothing here and 10 was, well, you need to call a priest in, then it's very baseline at this moment in time, but then that doesn't mean that what's happening isn't happening or what you've said. One thing I was surprised about was normally when we come to a location and we're on our way, these guys won't tell us, but Spirit comes to me and kind of checks me out. And you'll hear a lot of people, like mediums, will say, Spirit's with me days before I go and give a reading to someone, just to make sure I get everything across, and normally it happens. I was surprised last night that
There's nothing.
but that doesn't mean that there isn't anything here. It is a false one. People, yeah. So whilst we're here, I know Spirit will be around and they're listening, but they're listening from the eaves and the dark corners, and they're asking themselves, who are these guys? Well, you know most of them. My name's Neil Cook. I'm a spiritualist medium. I'm a physical medium, which means I work with energy, and I want to connect to you guys. You've connected to some of these guys already because they work here, and now it's your opportunity to connect with my good self, or even Vicky as well. She's very sensitive when it comes to touching her. B&Bs, and he says your room's on floor 6 and it's rooms 16, 44 and 82 because there's that many numbers of the room. And you go, that Lee Evans thing, you one steps down another, it's a corridor there. And then the floor isn't even straight, which we know in here. On the flip of the coin, the eerie way to get to this point where we are now, and I know we'll see it on camera, is enough in anyone's loneliness up here to give them the creepers. And like you'll always hear me say, fear comes from the unknown. And I do feel your energy that you're waiting as you get this far for someone to just go, rah! Even if it's one of your colleagues, your body senses are telling you that straight away. But when I walked in here, I didn't whoa because of the floor, I whoa because there's a gentleman in here. He's got a wax jacket on, and even though it's wax, it's not the green wax jacket, it's like a very dark brown muddy colour one, but that's its colour. He would have bought it like that. And he's even got a matching hat which is a round rim, and I think he's trying to make it into a cowboy hat. In fact, he looks a bit like Phil, but very modern. Phil's coat is certainly not wax. And he has about 5 days worth of stubble on, but he was a bit like me, he couldn't grow anything properly anyway, and it's that patchy on his face. His teeth are crooked. He's only smoked rolling cigarettes because he couldn't afford the tipped ones. And I'm not saying this is his room, but I feel he's up here, and he kind of, I get that kind of, I don't want to go out because I'm a hermit kind of thing. And if he could sit here all day long and have his food delivered, he would. Probably wasn't the case, and I don't know why he's here, what his connection is with this place. His clothes are there. He's wearing a check shirt like the one I took off yesterday, white with brown stripes. But believe me, the white wasn't white, and half of what he did eat was down here anyway. But he wasn't a tramp. But if you'd have sat him in the street, you'd have earned money just sitting there, because he did look a little bit like one, if that makes sense. Was he a caretaker? Was he a landlord? Was he just someone who let himself go? Did he belong to the owners of the building that just stuck him up here and thought, well, just keep taking him a tray of food up every now and then, it'll be all right? I honestly don't know, but his energy.
So is he interactive, or is he just a...
Not yet. I feel his energy, as in he hasn't showed me anything, I've seen him.
Yeah.
Is it a loop in time? Is it residual energy? Is he going to rah around the corner next time, or is he carving his name down my back as we speak? I don't know. But we'll see anyway. I've got a pain there on my leg, just there, and I don't know what it is. And I don't feel it needs taken off.
Could this have been like a guest house? It was a hotel, it was a white hot hotel.
Oh.
He could have spent one night in here as a hotel. And gone out on the town and lived a happy life and went back to where he come from. But for some reason, that is lingering here. So would it be like we talked about the other day on the previous hunt? Did something dramatic or traumatic happen in here for it to leave a footprint in time? If you haven't heard these guys mention yet, we get the colour photo and the negative from the old kind of picture, and the coloured photo fades to black, and the negative is always left. It's what you always leave in the envelope, you never get it out. And that negative of what once happened in this room, even if it was just a brief moment to him living here, is still left its lingering footprint. Why? I don't know, but you can look out for this guy. And I know there's a slight pong in this room, but I would say that you wouldn't be far wrong if you smelled this same smell downstairs and it wouldn't be him. Yeah, it's not a nasty smelly, it's just like, you know, like it's probably had the door shut for too long and it hasn't breathed. And it just has a musky smell to it. Feisty, musky. Anything on there?
Highway, but I've got a video of something shooting past the door in this room.
Let's have a look at it then, yeah, then we'll show it to the camera.
Let's see.
Is that this room?
Yeah, there was no light behind me. Lou was stood in the doorway, and it kind of, as I go to move the camera this way, it kind of shoots that way, but I had the flash on, so
Yeah.
I slowed it down.
Slightly below the camera and
Yeah,
across.
so we weren't sure if it was like something that didn't want to be on camera as I moved it around, so it's all kind of like duck past.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I would feel this person would humble your...
So just minding his own business, not here to hurt, not here to cause any trouble, just
He
leave
could
me be type of thing.
potentially walk every route of this building to the front door, to the back,
Yeah.
as he probably did one time.
Uh-huh.
Or you could just very briefly be in this ether for a matter of an hours or overnight on a looping time. But it's his energy, although he's not communicating with me, I'm tapping into that footprint, the energy which was once left in this room. Don't think it was anything sinister, nothing, no one was murdered.
It was just here.
He was just there, yeah. So would these have been, I mentioned it before, didn't I, there's flat numbers in the alleyway, so that would have been to these flats.
No, those are separate flats.
Oh, right, okay.
They're flats under the building.
Main.
Is this floor on a...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. High to the door. But it's a many 100-year-old building, and it's normal. I mean, so you can actually walk around and actually leaning into it and still be symmetrical, so straight up. No energy here as we're standing, other than our own.
We don't know. Well, we'd only gone up to the office and disaster. We got up to the office and then came straight back
Have
down.
we passed the office already?
Yeah, the first room that we came
Came
into.
through.
Yeah,
That room's normally fine. That was the weird thing.
I've just been looking at it.
That's the scratch would be for you. That's the other day. That's
No.
it.
You got one. Oh no, that's you.
Is that me?
Yeah, she's got one.
I've not scratched.
You haven't?
No. No, because I know that it's going to come up, so I haven't scratched myself.
Is that the scratch you've just showed us on a photograph?
No.
Where's that come from?
That's new tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like, because I've got weird skin that scratches really easily. I've not scratched myself at all tonight because I didn't want anything to come up that like would get like
So
piss.
up here, across this part, is that the old scratch? It's very two faint red lines.
No.
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 Do you want to get these?
It doesn't like you.
It doesn't like me. Whatever is up here, it doesn't like me.
Just
it's best to
slightly
hit
look
it.
to the left, see if we can capture that on camera. Yeah, hold that back.
Mummy.
Yeah, I got them.
Yeah.
That one was me.
Yeah,
I know that
on
that
the
one was
side,
me,
yeah.
but I haven't touched.
So any spirit connected to this room or connected to someone scratching, any energy scratching Emily, do you want to make yourself known to us, please? Or if not, follow us back downstairs. Let us see you in another part of this building and not just here. And I know these guys send you upstairs out of the way and they ask can they be left alone, but I'm inviting you back downstairs now to make contact with us, please. Come back downstairs with us and make contact. Scratching, any energy scratching. Emily, do you want to make yourself known to us, please? Or if not, follow us back downstairs. Let us see you in another part of this building and not just here. And I know these guys send you upstairs out of the way and they ask can they be left alone, but I'm inviting you back downstairs now to make contact with us, please. Come back downstairs with us and make contact.
seems to be his best behaviour.
Yeah.
It's oddly quiet.
Yeah, like I said earlier, wherever we were, because I'm lost on GPS to get me out of this place, but they either interact when you walk in the building, or they stand back in the shadows and watch who you are, get to feel who you are, and work out, are you worthy of being coming into contact themselves. I mean, some of them have decide whether they're going to make contact or not, and this is the intelligent energy, or if they're just not playing ball at all today.
It seems very quiet, just
Yeah.
in general. There's no like.
Well, I went all the way to the back door again. There was nobody there. Did sound like it was up there though, didn't it?
I could hear it clear as day.
Did it sound like
Yeah.
upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be on there anyway, won't it?
It will be.
Nice. Right. There's some small screws there. Oh, the bolts.
Would you like them?
No,
Just keep going on about
what do you
screws.
think is of the small stand?
Sure, we'll be alright.
It's broken glass.
Yeah.
Outside. I think when it's found everything, I think this was the family that lived here.
Have you just been knocking? Did you knock on a door?
Yeah. About 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like downstairs or this door here?
No, downstairs, the main door.
Oh, so that's probably her
The
knocking on the door.
vibration could have went up the front of the
Yeah. Well, there we go then. That's the knocking. Anything in here?
Yeah, there's it's not anything you're going to catch on there. This is again just a footprint. It's a memory. An Asian family lived here. I sense a large woman who would have walked in and out of this place. One or two children and gentlemen who would have worked in this area, and they were either renting this place or they lived here. Does that make sense here? And they're still with us today. They're not in the spirit world, I don't think, but I feel that their energy, especially this room, was in and out. And I know it doesn't look, it looks more like a salon or something than that, but this is the only room I pick up on it. So if this was the girls' room, did they have a lot of trouble with her? They spent more time stood there shouting at her in a bed. That is why the footprint in time is here. But I don't think anything sinister or anything else. But that is just an impression and emotional happening in this room.
So was this floor like one let? Or was it like lots of lets?
No idea.
Oh, right, okay.
Hello.
Just while we're here, Paul, this is John. John,
Hi.
this is Paul.
I gathered it was.
Mr. Paul, John. Also so nice to see your face.
So other than
Even if it's bright
that,
red. Even if it's
again, just a normal feel of the building. Nothing spectacular.
Is that picking up from there?
It may on that because of
The
the
lights, yeah.
thermal imager on the camera.
It's the snacks card.
Oh, okay.
Is it here?
Yeah, I've got a
Well,
yellow.
going now.
Left down this
Yeah,
corridor
it's
that we're not fond of.
Right, I would wait if one of us is down first. So you saw it.
What behind me? I've got the leggings on.
Or warm to cold. Jan felt she was drawn to an area and asked me to stand there, and I got that choking effect. nothing dramatic. Apparently I started doing something like Mr. Ed and giving it this, and I didn't know I was doing it, but they said I did, so if it's on camera, it's on camera, isn't it? It's,
You did. No, I've got it on camera.
Poofing. Me personally, it's in yeah, I was looking for Mr. Ed. Right guys, where we're at for the camera, we're still here in this location in Stockton. It's a public house. We're not going to name it because obviously we don't want a lot of people turning up and causing the owners and proprietors a lot of nuisance. This building is said to have things going bump in the night and day. Unexplainable, paranormal being the unexplainable of course, and other things from people being scratched to things being thrown about in the kitchen. My first signs of this place as a medium is yes, there's something here. It's more residual than intelligent. Is the fear coming from the unknown, from the people who work here, or is there really something here and it's just not playing ball tonight? What you find, or what I found in the past, is that I could be intimidate spirit, because I'm probably the only one who can see that we're either dealing with something sinister or something negative or something which is just making a lot of fuss over nothing. These guys could be fearing the worst, not knowing the unknown, and obviously they're getting off on that. Up to now, on a scale 1 to 10, should these guys be scared? No, not yet. When we walk out of here, it might be another story. Guys, just for the record, we've had this on charge for more than 24 hours. I checked it before I took it off charge and it was on 100%. It is just a little 7-inch tablet. We use it with the Equibox, and we're going to use it right now for this part of the video and use it for the call out. We've just took it out of its holder. It's been switched off since we put it in there, and I don't know if you can get this, but that's showing at 0% battery.
It's gone off.
Let's see if we can get it back on. Absolutely zero. It's as though it's been on forever and a day and it's gone completely flat. Unexplainable. We're going to pop it on charge and switch it on at the same time, and hopefully we should get some power out of it once it kicks in. Right, Spirit, we're here once again. We're going to use the Equibox and we're looking to make contact with you. I have a thermal imaging camera pointing at the two people sat on the stairs, and you can show yourself next to them by standing near them, and we can see that image on this camera. Alternatively, you can talk to us through this device which I have here, which is now on charge, and it's phonetically projecting sound out, and hopefully we'll be able to get your voices coming through here, if not what you're trying to say. So we're in the public house, which was once your home place or drinking location, water hole, whatever you might call it, and we're here to connect to spirit from yesteryear. Any person who once came into this building, the fabric of the building, and was entertained, enjoyed the evening here, drank with their friends, or even the spirits who still linger on here, this is your opportunity to make contact with us. So watch what I do, Spirit. Tell me what I'm doing.
Pray.
Say it again.
Pray.
What am I doing? Shout pray, pray, pray. And what is this symbol? What do you recognise this symbol? Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you, Spirit. We appreciate that. Can you tell me what this location was called, or what's it called now? It'll be phonetically. What is this building called?
White cross there.
Can you tell us one of the names of this building once had? Are you still here, Spirit? Give me a big yes. Come on, what is this? What is this sign? What is this sign? I think I heard it first. Have you had your hands down on the floor at the side of his?
No, you like this rigid.
Can you show yourself next to the two girls sat on the stairs?
Come and stand near us, or behind us, or beside, and show yourself on the cameras. Its purpose.
Oh wow. Oh my god. It's recording as well. You're not going to believe this.
Tell me what this building was first used for. What is its purpose?
Oh wow. Oh my god.
What is the purpose of this
Did you
building?
see
Why
it?
has it got such an ornate ceiling?
Moved straight from Vicky into.
Keep coming closer, Spirit. Please come and sit with us.
Whatever it was, it went straight from there into there.
Please come and join us on the steps.
I'm going to pause that and restart it because I don't want to. In fact, I think you might need to see this before we go any further.
Come and join us.
Let me get the.
Can you tell me what your name is, please? Do you have a name? What's your name?
Come over close again.
Where's
Are
the.
you round behind us? Come over a bit closer. So we can communicate with you effectively.
See if you can get this. Right. It's just. What we're looking at, guys, we've got Vicky and Jan sat here, and a light anomaly or form moves from here straight across. Keep watching.
What's between Vicky and me?
I think she peed.
I weed.
Watch between Vicky. Remember the hands are here folded there. See,
Yeah.
it's if though there's two handprints either side, but we know there isn't. It's a cold display, but I know I got excited there, but the last time I saw something like that, she was in the bath. There, well, it's if though Jan looked down at me. What was
It
that?
was, wasn't it?
I think.
London ladies.
ambitions, not only for beauty but for a modelling career. We have an image of her over here, and there's quite a few dotted around. I'm not sure how well you receive that image on camera. And the memorabilia along here is of the area, Stockton. Stockton still has the world's largest high street by width, unless it's changed since then. And there's a better picture of this person, which is just back here. And there she is there on the middle picture. And as you can see to the bottom left, the Town Hall of Stockton High Street, which was central of both the left and right leg of the town. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take this footage away, and hopefully by now you're going to be watching the end cut of it. There will be some editing, some names and images kept out of it, just so we don't expose a location, and hopefully at the end of the night you should be seeing something really, really good. We haven't caught much. Is it an active place? Yes, maybe. Is it very flat at this moment in time? Yes, it is. We've had some anomalies with light, which we've caught on the footage, which we've shown you from the heat-seeking camera. We've also had some confirmation from spirit, which has come from the ECMO box, from symbols and things we were asking them. Do we come back another day? Maybe when it's more active, yes. And then we'll go from there. Thank you for joining in, guys.